Welcome in to Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of the Falcon Classic Championship game, coming to you live from Skyridge High School as the Copper Hills Grizzlies prepare to take on the Dixie Flyers. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Thrilled to bring you this championship game here from Skyridge High School. Should be fantastic. What a matchup we have coming up for you. We'll start with the designated visiting squad, the Copper Hills Grizzlies, 4-1 on the season, wins in this tournament against Salem Hills and Layton. They won both those games in close contests, a 2-point victory over Salem Hills, a 4-point victory over Layton. It was the second time they had seen Layton this year. But you look at the Grizzlies, and they are led by McCoy Langston. The 6'6 senior has been fantastic, 18 points, 6 boards per game. Luke Moyer, 14-4, and then you have Sorensen and Hills both averaging 10, and Kyson Hymas with 7. This is a group that has a lot of talent in the starting lineup, and that bench can contribute at times, and we'll see if they have to go to that here against this Dixie squad, which has been super impressive out of the gate. The Flyers 5-0 overall, wins against Juan Diego and Skyridge in this tournament, and we'll get into those as the game progresses. The Flyers as the designated home team, wearing the white uniforms in Copper Hills in the navy blue and green. This is Quincy Hills with it for the Grizzlies. Gives to Langston. He tries the three. That rattles out, and the rebound secured by Bronson Barbin, the former quarterback of the Dixie football squad. Now forward for the basketball team, averaging 10 points, 9 rebounds per game for Barbin. Risco Brooks, number 23, has been really good for the Flyers statistically this year. That's according to our research department. Number of players that we'll get into for them is they look inside for Barbin. That one deflected away. Ball's on the floor and a tie-up. Dual possession. And we're going to apologize. We've got some roster changes coming our way, so we will work to get those outlined for you as quickly. Well, we'll try not to let it impact the broadcast. Maybe that's the better way of saying it. Here's case number 1. They work in here to Lemke. Trying to back down Hymas. Good job on the interior there. Sending out to Cam Dyer. A shot there won't go. Loose ball. Dyer comes up with it, but we've got a whistle here. Head the way of the Grizzlies. First foul of the contest coming. Called on Lemke, his first. 6'8 sophomore. Sorensen going to dial up the 3. That won't go. And the rebound secured by Barbin again. Deflected by Hills, but kept here by Grant Carter. Dyer sent it out to Webb. Barbin around the screen trying to get it back and traveled with it. Good help by that Copper Hills defense, collapsing down and taking away all the space. And it will go back to the Grizzlies. Still no score here, almost 2 minutes into the contest. Copper Hills and Dixie. Quincy handing off. Sorensen thought about it, works with Moyer. Here's Luke. Traveling violation. Drug the pivot foot there. Hills again with a deflection. He's had active hands here in this first quarter. Another deflection, this time by Sorensen. Quincy over to Nathan, knocked away, taken there by Dyer. Up ahead, and the first points of the contest coming the way of Grant Carter and the Dixie Flyers. Quincy trying to drive, blocked on the help from Dyer. And then Hymas with the steal. Copper Hills giving Dixie a little taste of their own medicine. Tied up. Pressure here being shown by the Grizz. Barbin able to break it. Bronson to the junction. Worked it out. Was looking for the lob inside to Webb and a foul inside. Can be called here on Moyer, I believe. His first. Carter to throw in, looking for Webb. Webb will try the three. That was short. Hymas with the rebound. Kyson into the paint. Now with Langston. Gets it to Moyer. 17-footer on the way. Able to get the bounce. Luke Moyer. First lead of the contest here for the Grizzly. Working around the perimeter, Barbin. Good work by Langston, able to recover there defensively. Now a drive by Dyer. Man, what a take from Cam Dyer. Athletic finish at the rim. Somehow was able to bring that shot back down and up. Tied up at the midway point here in this first quarter. Langston looking for Sorensen. He'll try another three. Nate Sorensen for three. That young man can get it going and quickly from long range. So it's a 3-point lead here for Copper Hills. Dyer looking to answer. And he does. Cam Dyer with a three of his own. 5 points here early on for the 6'5" senior. Sorensen coming around to screen. He's fouled by Dyer. Be the first personal on Cam, and Nate Sorensen will head to the line here, shooting three. Substitution for Dixie. They'll wait because they've got multiple free throws coming up. But we'll see Jordan Roberts coming onto the floor for the first time today for Dixie. 3 free throws here for Nate. Senior guard, averaging 10 per game. We've seen him find that 3 ball in games this season. Has one already, though he misses his first free throw there. This is his first 2. You can see some frustration there from Nate. As now Roberts does come on for the Flyers. He'll replace Webb. Sorensen, good on the third. There's Roberts. Dyer into the paint, working on Langston. Couldn't get it to go. Boy, good move there by Cam Dyer. Hill's going to take the three. How about Quincy? Boy, I love the little step there by Quincy Hills to free up some space, and then he dials in the three. 11-7, the lead for Copper Hills. Carter getting pressured there. This Copper Hills defense has been active here in this first quarter. Here's Lemke. Working off the screen. Oh, nice pullback there from Dyer. Wouldn't go. And the rebound secured by Hymas. Langston will send it back up top. In for Moyer. Luke Moyer with a bucket in the paint. 4 points for him, and the largest lead of the contest now at 6. Quickly down with the Flyers, and a quick answer there from Kyle Lemke. A 6'8" sophomore able to score it. One of the amazing things about this Flyer squad and preparing for this game, of the players that average more than 2 points per game, 4 of them shoot over 54% from the floor. As Luke Moyer showing he's got some range to his game as well. He's got 6 now. Here's Roberts. Inside of a minute to go here in our first quarter. 3 on the way, a long one and good, drilled by Grant Carter. Substitutions for both sides will come on at the next opportunity. Quincy, a little step back 3 straight away, rimmed out. Bronson with the rebound. Sorensen had a fight through the screen there of Barban. Clock down to 10. Barban looking to drive on Hymas. Good defense, and Barban scores it right at the horn as the Flyers able to pull back to within 1. They trailed by as many as 6, but the Grizzlies still in front. 15-14 after the first. You're watching the Falcon Classic Championship game. Copper Hills with the lead.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Copper Hills leading Dixie 15-14. 6 points for Luke Moyer. 5 for Grant Carter and Dyer apiece for Dixie. As it will be Copper Hills basketball. Langston still looking for his first points. That 3 does not go, and the rebound gathered by the Flyers. Inside here with Webb. Boy, tough shot. Rims out there. Is the foul here called on Nordgren? Be his first. Second team foul on Copper Hills. Dixie also with 2. There'll be a pair of free throws coming up here for Kean Webb. .6'10" junior, first point of the contest. Ties it up at 15 apiece. One more. Two for 2. Substitution. Logan Whitehour coming on the floor here. 6'3" sophomore guard for the Grizzlies. Three on the way. Langston still can't get that 3 ball to go. Sent out. 3 on the way from Carter, just won't go, and the rebound is to Copper Hills. Hills He's been shifty from the outside. Little floater here from McCoy, short, tapped out, and the Flyers on the run. Roberts to Carter. The run here from Dixie's been impressive. I think it was 13-7 at one point. That's an 11-2 run. Shepard works back out and around. Here's Quincy. Oh, Quincy again. Will try for three, won't go. Rebound is to Webb. The foul here called on Whitehour, his first. And one. Cam Dyer with the take, the foul, and an opportunity for a three-point play. That was called on Wiedauer, his second. Missed the free throw, and the rebound gathered by Langston. McCoy. Sorensen sent it out. Oh, nice save there by Shepard. In the block here. Nordgren able to get out to McCoy. Zone defense here for the Flyers. Langston from the elbow sends out, three on the way. Whitehour won't go, and the rebound is to Webb. Roberts across the timeline. Oh, little spin move from Carter. And the lead is 7 here for Dixie. Langston from 15. Won't go. We've got a foul here on Copper Hills. Shepard called for his first. Hymas will come on here, as does Moyer. 5 minutes to go here in our first half. And it's now a 15-2 run for Dixie. That shot wouldn't go for Dyer. He thought there was contact. Working down, too strong from Hymas. Dyer, I don't think he got a piece of the ball, but certainly the backboard. That is legal if you're making a play on a block or an attempted block. Roberts with a little shimmy, shake, and drive, and a foul called here on Quincy Hills. It'll be his first. And quickly, just like that, 16 fouls on Copper Hills. It'll be 2 free throws here for Jordan Roberts, but it will be bonus for the remainder of this first half for the Flyers, who have started to soar here in this first half. Roberts 1 for 2 on the trip. Langston trying to break down that zone, gives it back out to Kyson, and a foul here given by Barban as he reached around. Third team foul on the Flyers. They can certainly be aggressive defensively in this one. Been a great week here at the Skyridge Tournament. Falcon Classic, Copper Hills, Salem Hills, Layton, Alta, Skyridge, Wasatch, Dixie, Juan Diego. That is a great lineup. And had some great games here. Of course, today being shortened due to some teams having to pull out of the tournament. Back in his own defense here, and Sorensen was able to keep it. Oh, they get it to Moyer. Luke Moyer with the dunk. Boy, that ends a several-minute scoring drought for Copper Hills, but that was a great job of breaking that zone defense down. Leaves the flush for Moyer. They look for entry, blocked away by Hymas. And it's the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Kyson, the handoff to Luke, sends it out. Langston will pull it from 15. Still can't find the rhythm there, and a foul now called on Barbin, be his second. Man, Langston feels like he's getting good looks, and those are shots we normally see him hit. It's been a tough day to get that ball to drop for McCoy, but he's a confident kid. Keep taking that. He'll find it. Sorensen will try the three. Won't go. Hymas was battling for the board, and we've got a foul called here on the loose ball. Kyson Hymas will be whistled. His first on Kyson. We mentioned being in the bonus, so we'll head down and it'll be 1-1 here for Bronson Barbin. Barbin out in the line. Doesn't get it. Langston with the board. Three on the way. Sorensen off the front of the rim, and Barbin with the board again. Boy, he has been a monster cleaning up the glass here in this first half, has Bronson Barbin been. Worked in. Lemke in the paint. Little hook won't go. Rebound is to Hymas. Langston thought about the transition three. Hills, extra pass. McCoy now will take it. There it is. McCoy Langston finally able to dial in the three and see if that can get him going. As on the other end, Hymas able to get back and disrupt the shot from Lemke, and now the Grizzlies with a chance to tie. Boy, they were just trailing by 8 not long ago, and Roberts here will pick up the foul, be his first personal. I love seeing the response there from Copper Hills on a quick 5-0 burst. Get back here is Cam Dyer coming on the floor here for Dixie. Langston. Hymas sends it back out. Nate. You see levels again, and one for Luke Moyer. The foul called on Dyer, and it will be Moyer with a chance to tie it up. 10 points now for Luke. He has been a beast, and again, you see the way they break down that 2-3 zone. As Kramer likes to say, levels, Jerry. Three-point play, 23 apiece. Worked around the perimeter to Roberts. 2 minutes to go here in this first half. Looking inside for Webb. Help coming from Langston. Send it out. Dyer will try the three. Won't go. Dyer went to the floor. Dixie thought could have been a whistle. There was not. Langston will try transition. Side of the rim. And last touch there by Copper Hills. Brecken Robinson coming on the floor here for the Flyers. Work to Carter. Time coming off the clock as we're down to a minute left here. Dyer. Oh boy, just creating space with that body. Gets his own board and foul on the putback. Langston called for the foul. Be the first personal on McCoy. Two free throws here for Dyer. Dyer with 7 in the contest, make it 8. Giving the lead back to Dixie. Two for 2. Moyer. Oh, Dyer, good defense there. Able to pull that away from Moyer and have a dual possession here. Be Copper Hills ball. The possession arrow is showing Copper Hills. There's a stoppage at the table here, I think, to work out whether or not that's indeed the case. Dixie thought it should have been theirs. Let's just do rock, paper, scissors. They've got it cleared out now. It is Dixie ball. Substitution for Dixie. Lemke back on the floor here for Dyer. So the gritty defensive play by Dyer gives the ball back to Dixie. And earns him a sip of water. And a bit of a break here. 30 seconds to go. Dixie trailed by as many as 7, led by as many as 8. Carter looking for help. Clock's down to 10. Gets it back. Webb looking to set the screen. Help coming from Moyer. Sends it out. Roberts goes a little maverick. Misses the shot. Webb, the putback is good. And for the second quarter, Dixie gets a late bucket. And this one will take a 4-point lead in with the Flyers at the break. They lead Copper Hills 27-23 in the championship game of the Sky Ridge Tournament. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind only on KSLSports.com.
Ouch! Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey! Prescription pain pills can be dangerous!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Welcome back here to the Falcon Classic Championship game. Copper Hills and Dixie. Copper Hills led by 7 in the first quarter. Dixie came back, took an 8-point lead. And the bucket, with just seconds remaining in that second quarter from Kean Webb, gives a 4-point lead for the Flyers at the break. As Hymas, good, trying to find Moyer there. This Dixie defense, they played a lot of zone in this first half. Langston tries a 3 here, won't go. He made the one, but other than that, he has still just struggled to find that shot from range today. They've got to find a way to get McCoy going. 18-6. His average coming into the contest and sitting with just 3 at the break. Here is Langston underneath Moyer. That has been money for Copper Hills. Working high post to baseline. And Moyer right now with 13. He's 1 behind his season average. And we're just a minute into this second half. Entry for Dyer. And Dyer with the finish. He's been impressive today, Cam Dyer. 11 points for him, the 6'5 senior. Answer on the other end won't go. Rebound is to Barbin. He's got to have 6 or 7 of those here already. A little floater from Roberts. Rims off. Langston up ahead with Hymas. Hymas looking for a lane to the glass. Kyson Hymas, 2 more for the junior. He's been really aggressive today in bringing the ball up the floor. This one knocked away by Langston. And maybe caught Dyer as those two players just recognized the opportunity to both make a play there. And that one, what a play by Quincy Hills. He deflected the inbound pass and was quick to say, hey, that hit him out of bounds. Yes, it did. Copper Hills basketball. Quincy's been active today defensively as well. You talk about how many passes he's disrupted, had 2 or 3 in the first quarter alone, and then that inbound. Ooh, talking about active. There's Barbin with the interception down the other way, and it won't go from Carter. Here's Langston. Sorensen, maybe recognized a touch late. An opportunity for that transition 3 as Moyer sends it out. Hymas will take it. 3 ball won't go. Barbin, another rebound. His average is 10 points, 9 boards. He's certainly on pace with the rebounds, sitting with just 2 points today. Carter works near side, entry for Webb. Help coming from Langston, sends it out. Worked around Dyer. Yep, offensive foul. Boy, Sorensen earned that one as he came over to help, and Dyer's holding that elbow. He came down hard. He's trying to shake that one off, but the offensive foul on Dyer will be his second. Cam will come off. No, his third, my apologies. Third on Cam Dyer. So he'll come off here with 5:21 left to go in the third. Moyer set the screen and then rolling to the rim. Tied up at 29 apiece. Luke with 15. That ball, we got a foul. Foul called on Hymas, his second. Dixie to inbound for Webb. And that pass couldn't be corralled by Lemke. It's turned over. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Hymas quickly down. Hymas again. Kyson Hymas has been aggressive today. It's been great to see. He's been getting to the rim at will. Carter traveling. And a timeout taken by Coach Roberts. As Copper Hills has the lead here, 4:41 left. You're watching Copper Hills basketball in the Skyridge Tournament, only on KSLSports.com.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Ouch, gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Welcome back. Ashton Howick has come on the floor here for Dixie. Wearing number 0. Hymas gave a shimmy and shake but couldn't finish. Webb with the board. And now Carter with a chance to push it up the floor here for the Flyers. Here's Barbin. Approaching the midway point here in the third quarter. Roberts realized he was open, but missed. Oh, what a save by Barbin. That's your quarterback, Flyer fans. It's a heck of a play by Bronson. Carter. Over Moyer, fouled on the take. Luke Moyer picking up his second. And it will be free throws coming up here for Grant Carter. A little gamesmanship there. As Dyer coming back on the floor here for Roberts. Carter, one more free throw here. 1 for 2 on the trip. 10 points now for Grant Carter. That's his season average. Moyer trying to drive on Webb. We have a traveling? No. Foul on the floor here. Couldn't tell if Hymas maybe had that foot carry, but the foul called on Webb. I think that might be his first. Yes, it is. First foul on Kean Webb. Three on the way. Won't go for Langston. Quick outlet. Carter couldn't get it to go. Thought there was contact there from Sorensen. Carter did. He's still looking around. As Moyer down the other way off the glass. 2 more for Luke. 6 points in the quarter for Moyer. 17 this afternoon. He's got half of the Copper Hills points coming from Luke Moyer. Dyer fouled on the take. So those long arms stretch that ball toward the glass and draw on the contact there. Hymas called for the whistle. That's his third. Dyer's first free throw doesn't go. It's one of the remarkable things. This Dixie team, as a team, 52% from the field. We talked about the stat earlier. 4 of their players shooting better than 54% from the floor. 73% from the line. Feels like we've seen some missed free throws today from Dixie as Dyer goes 1 of 2 on the trip. But they pull back to within 2 here. Quincy gets it to Langston. Here's Moyer. Oh, little pump fake, and Luke with a drive denied by Dyer. Great help defense there by Dyer coming over. Moyer gonna pull up from 8. Luke Moyer, I'll tell you, here at Skyridge, they've got these donuts in the concessions. I don't recommend them because once you have one, you'll want a dozen. But that young man has earned a donut today. He has been a beast for Copper Hills days. The foul called there on Copper Hills on Moyer. That's his third. He'll have to come off. So Moyer off the floor, Hymas off the floor for Copper Hills. That depth now. The bench going to be tested here for the Grizzlies. Will certainly have an opportunity. Howick, little pull up there for just inside the line, won't go. Langston with the board, and Copper Hills on the run. They get it ahead here for Shepard. Dyer able to get back, but fouls the attempt. He thought it was clean, and it's now the 4th personal on Cam Dyer, and it will be free throws coming up here for Hayden Shepard. Dyer was not a fan of the call. The bench had to just breathe. Hayden Shepard going to take advantage of it as he makes his first free throw. 1 more to come here. And gets them both. First 2 points today for Hayden Shepard. pushes it to a 6-point lead for Copper Hills. They trailed by 4 at the break. It's been a 14-4 quarter for the Grizzlies. Boy, good job battling in the paint by Nordgren. He's making Webb work hard. Carter had that one deflected away. A foul called here. This will be given to Quincy Hills, his second. And that's the 5th team foul on Copper Hills. So just one more to give here in this second half. We still have 2 to play here in the third. Something to keep an eye on over the remainder. I thought Webb might hand off to Carter. Still hasn't. Now we'll outlet it. Foul called here. That is the last foul to give in the half, as Nordgren picking it up, his second. Here's Webb. Oh, knocked away by Sorensen. And then the foul and one for Kean Webb, as it's Nordgren who was late to it. And that is the third now on Micah Nordgren. 3 on Nordgren, 3 on Moyer, and 3 on Hymas, as Kean makes the 3-point play. 7 points for him. It's a 3-point difference. 1:40 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Quincy. Terminated, now looking for help. Well, if you're Coach Watkins, how much more height do you have? Quincy with the drive, couldn't get it to go. The Copper Hills bench thought there was contact there. No whistle as Dyer down the other way. Ball's on the floor, able to regather. Webb will try the 3. That's short. Langston still with just the 3 tonight. He'll try another 3. That won't go. Webb with the clear. Dyer looking up the floor for Carter. Spins to the middle. Tough shot. Langston there defensively, but couldn't corral it. Sent out for Dyer. Howick. 45 seconds left here in the third. Barbin. Inside. Webb won't go. Offensive board, and he's fouled. And right now, if you're Shepherd, put that hand up. That doesn't matter. They gave it to him anyway. Second personal on Hayden Shepherd. 31 seconds to go, and Kean Webb going to head back to the line. The Bigs have had to work today for Dixie. 2 free throws here for Kean. First one rattles out. Boy, 31 seconds left, and Hymas and Moyer both come back on the floor here. Cannot pick up a foul in these final 31 seconds. As Webb goes 1 for 2. Stolen away by Howick. And the foul given here by Quincy Hills is his third. And it will be the junior, Austin Howick, to head to the line. And I had Austin Howick on my, oh man, I was looking at the wrong roster. I have to apologize. That's Juju Davis. Davis at the line, misses the 1-and-1. Dixie fans, my apology. Julius Davis, Juju Davis wearing number 0. I was calling him Howick. As Hills count the bucket. Quincy Hills with an impressive take. The foul called on Davis. That's his first. The 4th team foul there on Dixie. 9 team fouls on Copper Hills. So Dixie will actually be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. And one opportunity for Quincy is good. Grover on the floor now. As Hills will get an extended quarter break. Here's Davis. Sends it out. 3-point shot on the way, short. And the rebound is to the Grizzlies. Good third quarter for Copper Hills. They retake the lead 40-35 in the championship game here of the Skyridge Tournament on KSLSports.com.
Ouch, gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Start of the 4th quarter. Our apologies, we missed that free throw on our scoreboard, so now our score trued up 40-35. Copper Hills leading Dixie, as it's Luke Moyer leading all scorers with 19 points. He's the only Grizzly in double figures. Cam Dyer with 12, Grant Carter with 10 for the Flyers. They work inside to Lemke. He'll outlet it, get it back. Lemke amongst the trees there, able to get it out. Carter couldn't get it to go. Ball's loose, and Moyer comes up with it for Copper Hills on a traveling violation. Well, I didn't see that. I had the bar right in my eyesight, so. Inbounded to Webb. Lemke again. Going up strong, won't go. Good help defensively there by Copper Hills with arms held high. Reverse, Langston. We've seen games this year where McCoy Langston really shined in the second half, and maybe this 4th quarter becomes McKay time. Here's Barbin. Webb. Knocked away by Hymas. Davis inbounds to Webb. It was a 17-8 third quarter advantage for the Grizzlies. Carter trying to work against Quincy. Nice take there by Grant Carter. He's got 12 now. Sorensen. Langston. We got the switch with Lemke on him. Screen. McCoy for 3. Wouldn't go, and Webb with the rebound. Looking ahead for Lemke. And Copper Hills able to win it back. Sorensen thought about the three. Inside for Moyer. Working on Webb. Nice little hesitation. Couldn't get the shot to go. Kean with the board. Spin move there by Juju. Davis fouled before the shot. There'll be 2 free throws as Langston will pick it up, be the second personal on McCoy. And that is the 10th foul. So double bonus the remainder of the contest here for the Dixie Flyers. First free throw missed. The second one rimmed out for Davis. Free throws again. And that one knocked out by Davis, looking for another steal. Here's Quincy Hills. Hymas gets it back to him. Langston left open for 3. Oh, good for McCoy Langston. That one died on the back of the rim and dropped his second made triple of the game. He's got all 5 points for Copper Hills here in the 4th. Lead is 8, I believe the largest of the game for Copper Hills. Led by 7 in the first quarter. Barbin amongst the trees, gets it out. Carter had it knocked away by Quincy from behind, but called for the foul here, and that's the 4th personal on the senior guard, Quincy Hills. 4:33 left. I had the 4th, but the scoreboard has him with just 3, so maybe I misassociated one to him earlier. Carter, another missed free throw here. Second one good. Splits the trip. Barbin defending McCoy. Langston sends it out to Hills. Oh, Moyer with the drive and the foul given by Dyer. They cleared out the paint. Luke Moyer saw it, and I think that's the 5th foul now on Cam Dyer. I think he's done. Indeed, that's the case. Cam Dyer has fouled out. 12 points tonight for him. Was really good defensively. Had great help defense and brought a lot of energy for Dixie today. But his game now complete as Moyer will head to the line here. 2 free throws. That was the 5th team foul. One more to give here for Dixie in the quarter, but on the shot here, Moyer will head to the line. First free throw for Luke. Rattles out. One for 2 for Luke. He now has 20 points unofficially. Midway point in the 4th quarter. Carter's 3 is short. Gets his own rebound. Davis with it. Looking to drive. Help deflected by Sorensen, and Moyer comes up with it. Here's Langston. I'll tell you, the most impressive thing to me about Copper Hills today, they've done it without the 3-ball. Just 4 made threes today for the team. It's been an aspect of their game that has been important. And today it feels like they found other ways to get it done. The defense has been keyed in, and the offense, they've executed pretty efficiently today. Here's Moyer with it again as we're at 3:15 to go. Langston had the baseline. He'll take it off the front of the rim, but Hymas is there for the putback. 2 more for Kyson. He now has 8. Inside of 3 to play, and it's a 10-point lead for the Grizzlies. The take there from Davis. Able to get a strong finish at the rim for his first field goal of the night. Langston drawing the foul there from Davis, his second. That was the 6th team foul. So Copper Hills will be shooting the rest of the way. We've got a foul, or no, a timeout here taken. Timeout, Copper Hills. We'll step aside and take it with them. Be back with the final 2:38 after this.
Ouch, gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
It's been a 25-13 second half for the Grizzlies. Trailed by 4 at the break, trailed by I think 7 or 8 in the first half. A team that you have to figure will be in the mix in Region 3 with Bingham and Mountain Ridge. It's going to be a fun region this year, and this Copper Hills team, there's a grittiness about them. A lot of guys that are all good at their roles, and they've shown on days where maybe Nathan Sorensen just hits 1-3. A Luke Moyer can step up and help carry the load. A Kyson Hymas can help bring the energy. As Langston with just the 8 points today. Misses the front end of 1-1. We've got a timeout taken by Dixie here with 2:12 left. Timeout, Dixie. Full timeout. We'll be back.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Ouch, gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Welcome back. Unofficial score tallies. Luke Moyer with 20. Langston with 8. Hymas with 8. Hills with 6. Sorensen 4. Shepard 2. That rounds it out for Copper Hills. For Dixie, Grant Carter with 13. Dyer with 12. Webb with 8. Barbin, Lemke, and Davis all with 2. Jordan Roberts with 1. As Dixie, boy, had a spurt in the first half that looked like they might just run away with this championship game, but Copper Hills has dialed in since that point. Carter, tough drive here, won't go. Barbin, the putback is fouled. He'll head to the line as Langston called for his third. 2 free throws now for Barbin. Unofficially, Hymas, Moyer, Langston, Nordgren, Hills, all with 3 personal fouls for Copper Hills. They've shared the wealth as Barbin hitting the first. Barbin, 1 of 2. Inside of 2 to play here. Copper Hills really spreading Dixie out here, and the foul finally given will send Langston to the line. Carter called for the personal. Second personal on Grant. One and one here for McCoy Langston. Rattles out. Still just a 7-point difference here. Carter, the drive, blocked away by Moyer. Luke Moyer with a big defensive play to take it away from Carter. And Copper Hills now will head back to the line with Quincy Hills. Foul called there on Robinson. And it will be Quincy here shooting 1 and 1. This is the final 1 and 1 trip. And Hills good on the first. Double bonus rest of the way, both ways. (50-41). And that pass out of play, turned over. Copper Hills can sense it now. 1:25 to go, 9-point difference. Grizzlies looking to improve to 5-1 on the season. And looking to hand Dixie their first loss of the season. Here's Quincy, up for Moyer. Hymas, 2 more. Kyson Hymas now in double figures, unofficially with 10. Stolen by Sorensen. And a foul there will send Nate Sorensen to the line. He'll shoot 2. This is a solid win for Copper Hills. I know a lot of people might look at it and say, they're a 4A team. This is a 4A team that most people think will contend for a 4A state championship. Sorensen hits the first. But you talk about things just were not clicking in that first half for Copper Hills. Between that first and second quarters, felt like things were just kind of out of rhythm. They really found themselves after that moment as Langston, Hymas, and Moyer all come off the floor. And now Sorensen will as well, as he's put the exclamation mark on this one. It's a 13-point lead. Sorensen checking out with 6 points. Copper Hills basketball will resume next week. Another tournament coming up for them as Davis takes this to the rim. 2 more. Deflected by Davis. Inside of a minute left. And turned over. Back to the line. It'll be Logan Widehour. Two free throws. First one rattled in by Logan. First point of the game As now Ashton Howick comes on the floor for Copper Hills. I know his family, friends are probably like, that's not him, Dane. Earlier when we got the roster confusion. 2 for 2 on the trip, meanwhile, for Whitehour. And now Logan with the rebound and the foul. 32 seconds left. We'll head down, shoot another pair. Fourth personal on Carter. It's been a fun week here at Skyridge. Want to thank our hosts here at Skyridge High School for this tournament, allowing us to be here, come cover it. Been a blast. As wanted to get a fourth game today, Skyridge and Juan Diego. That was the game that had to be postponed to a later date. As Whitehour goes 1 of 2 on the trip. That game will be played, just not as a part of this tournament. It will be rescheduled at a future date, Skyridge Juan Diego, and that would be a fun one. As had circumstances that made that game not happen. Alta beating Wasatch this morning in our first game of the day. Salem Hills defeating Layton. That Salem Hills squad, they've got something in store for this year. As Davis misses first free throw, has one more. Talk about they lost to Copper Hills by just 2 in that opening game. Defeated Alta, defeated Layton. Some good teams there. Skyhawks got past. Region 9 is going to be interesting. Wasatch, Maple Mountain, of course Springville has some great talent with Nate Vicentin, Nadal. Coach Snow does such a great job there. And of course, I mean, Dixie. Talk about Snow Canyon. That's going to be a really solid team for Coach Meekum. There's a lot of talent down there. Cedar as well returns some guys from that state championship. Welcomes some newbies as well as the final board gathered by Whitehour, and that will do it. The Copper Hills Grizzlies 57-44. They defeat the Dixie Flyers. They are the champions of the Skyridge tournament. Our player of the game, Luke Moyer, 20 points, a couple assists, rebounds, blocks. He did everything today for the Grizzlies to carry the load and carry them to the championship. Congratulations to Dixie on getting here, but congratulations to Copper Hills on finishing it 57-44. For Tino Psyche, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Game Night Live Rewind, only on KSLSports.com.